Let's coach church hurt. It is safe to say that many people will be triggered by this video. But before you come for me in the comments, let me share why I am going to coach church hurt. I'm doing it for that new coach that has no clients. If they have no clients, they have no experience. And if they have no experience, they have no confidence. And no confidence means they don't go sign clients. So they stay in this cycle of no clients, no experience, no confidence. And that was me when I was a new coach. But the way I was able to get experience and confidence so that I could go and start signing clients was I found a source of endless clients to coach. And that was in the Bible. Before I had physical clients, I would coach people in the Bible. If I read the Bible and I saw someone experiencing a certain thing, I would coach that Bible person. Now, here is the thing. Today, you have endless clients as well, and they are all throughout your social media comments. I'm going to show you how I would do it today. I found a post where there was a lot of church hurt on that post, and I found someone to coach. First, I want to share why I would coach a client on church hurt. The reason why I would coach a client on church hurt is because they are my client who is whole, capable, and functional. And I'm working with this client to 10x a goal or result in their life. It has come up in our session that this event that happened in the church that hurt them, it has come up in our coaching, and it is standing in the way of my client on their path to 10xing their life. That would be the reason that we would coach on church hurt. The client is willing, they're bringing this up. Now, if my client was not capable, whole, and functional, they weren't at a baseline level, that's when you would refer out to a therapist. Let's be clear. The only reason I am coaching this person, which is actually a comment, but the only reason I am coaching them is because it is standing in the way of my client 10xing their goal, and they have willingly asked to be coached on this. This isn't someone who is holding on to the church hurt. This is someone who's ready to let it go. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, do not come for me in the comments. We're going to go ahead and we're going to coach church hurt using my beloved coaching tool called Fact versus Meaning. Fact versus Meaning is a tool that helps you help your client separate the facts of what happened from the stories your client created about it. Facts are neutral. They're observable. They're provable. All 8 billion people on the planet would agree. They're specific. They're measurable. Meaning are your thoughts, your judgments, your opinions, your stories. They're subjective. Now let's coach church hurt. Here is a comment that was on a post that was heated with a lot of people sharing how church hurt was valid and wrong, and we're not here to debate that. We're here to coach this pastor. This pastor wrote, as a pastor and the son of a pastor and the grandson of a pastor, this is a stupid post. It hurts when you follow a leader as he follows Christ only for him to be arrested. The next paragraph is the one I actually want us to coach on. It says, it hurts when you invest your heart and soul into a ministry only for a board to cast you aside because they feel like you're changing the culture. And then it goes on with several more examples of how this pastor has been hurt by the church. But we want to focus on this one. The first thing we're going to do is extract the neutral facts. You can have 2 columns on a piece of paper. On the left side, you can put facts, and on the right side, you can put meaning. The facts that we see here in this paragraph is that he's a pastor. The next fact is that he worked for a ministry. And the third fact is that the church board released the pastor. Now, released is a little bit charged, but we're going to leave that in there. But those are the facts of this situation. Everything else is meaning. Yes, everything else is meaning. So let's look at everything else. invested heart and soul into a ministry. That is meaning. The board casted me aside. That is meaning because of changing the culture. All of that is meaning. Now, separating fact from meaning is very uncomfortable to do because we have looked at our meaning like it was an immutable fact. But once you separate the actual facts from everything else, you will see that your meaning is your interpretation of the facts. Here is the thing. Facts don't hurt until we take a thought about them. Facts have no inherent meaning in themselves. The reason the pastor feels hurt is not because of what happened, those are the facts, but because of what the pastor made the facts mean. When your client can see this, when they can separate the fact from the meaning, they can get their power back from the circumstance. And here is why it's important you help your client separate fact from meaning. Our clients do not see that the meaning that they're assigning to facts also is the meaning that shapes their identity. So it makes sense that the brain would then take this meaning and also say that it's possible for you to be cast away, and you begin to see yourself through that lens. Now, after you've separated fact from meaning, then that is when you can begin to coach your client and you can lean into the truth. Is it possible for you to be cast away? This is why it's important to do that extraction and separation process first so you can get to the truth with your client. If you are a coach and you want to gain more experience and confidence so you can sign clients, give this strategy a go. You have an endless supply of clients. Just go into the social media comments, find someone with a circumstance, and begin to coach them. Get practice in on how you would coach them. Begin to separate the fact from the meaning, because when you can help your clients see that facts don't hurt, just the meaning that they've assigned to the facts is what hurt, then they can begin to get their power back from circumstances, because the way we choose to think about things that happen in our life determine our life. We are to guard our heart, for out of it flows the issues of life. And building up this skill is a wonderful gift that you can give to your clients, helping them separate fact from meaning. We also have an app that we've created called Fact versus Meaning, and you can begin to practice using this tool so you can build up this skill. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, please share and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.